Hi all, welcome to part 3 of the finding the gradient. Right, so for these notes, it is on page 17 of the notes. Right, please take a look turn to the page. Right, this one is the challenge question. Now, so far we know that to find gradient we can use the height over the base. Alright, so gradient equals to the height over the base. Alright, so we're going to use that and then see what are the other ways that we can find gradient actually. Okay, and it's going to simplify our job. Now, so this question, okay, take a look, it's a graph of y equals to half x plus 2. So it's given to you. Now, so we're going to do this question yourself. Okay, of course, if you can pause the video here and attempt the question by yourself first before proceeding. Alright. Now, so part A says state the coordinates of point A at which the line cuts the x-axis. So this is the x-axis. Alright, where it cuts means touches. So it is this point here. So this point here is my A. So mark it on your worksheet. This is my point A. So what is the coordinate of that? Right, remember coordinate must have brackets. And I must always have x first followed by y. So this is my x equals to -4. X is -4. Right, and then for my y it is at 0. Right, it is on the x-axis is 0. So just remember on the x-axis my y is equal to 0. Right, and same thing for the y-axis, my x equals to 0, which is at my point B. So point B at which it cuts the y-axis, this point here is my B. Alright, so at the y-axis my x equals to 0. Right, so with that my point B will actually be 0, 2. Right, now next I want to find the gradient of the line. So if I look at the gradient of the line, alright, see the point A and B, just nice they give us the triangle already. So for my B it is 2 units over here, the height is 2. For my base it is 4. Right, my base is 4 units long and it's going upwards. So my gradient is height over the base, so I take 2 over 4. So find the gradient. My gradient equals to 2 over 4, which is half. Right, always take the height divided by the base. Okay, so now what observation do we make? Alright, so my equation of the line, this is actually the main part of this lesson. My gradient of the line is this. My equation of the line is this. Now, if you see there's some similarity, right? What is the similarity? You can pause the video here to make a guess. Alright. Now the similarity is basically if you look at my gradient is half. Do you see the half in the equation of the line? Oh, there's a half here. Right, they are the same. Right, and not only that, if I look at my point B, my y, where the line cuts the y-axis, this line cuts the y-axis is what we call the y-intercept. Y-intercept means the place where the line cuts the y-axis. It is at 0, 2. The 2, positive 2, it's from here. Right? So do you see that? That from the equation of the line, actually I can straight away see what is the gradient as well as the y-intercept. Right, now there's some space at the bottom, so I'm going to give you some more examples. So example, if I have a gradient, an equation of the line, y equals to 2x plus 3. What is my gradient? Gradient is denoted by the letter m. So what is my gradient? My gradient from here, straight away I can actually say that the gradient is 2, my y-intercept is 3. Right? Another example, even if I have negative value, and fraction, same. Gradient is the coefficient of the x, the number in front of the x, and the y-intercept is the constant. Right, another example, if I have, let's say this, right, this you can actually split it, right, this fraction you can actually split to 2, right, so if I split into 2 terms, same thing, my gradient is 3/7 and my y-intercept is 4/7. Now you can actually prove this theory by so far all the gradient that you have found in your previous homework, right, and then verify them. Alright, so after this, please proceed on to your exercise 6b2, alright, on gradient intercept. Alright, thank you.